This is almost like summertime in a jar for some people.
Farmers and gardeners have been preserving fresh produce for more than a century using glass jars and other canning methods. The technology is tried and true, but there are very few places where a farmer can preserve fresh foods on a large commercial scale. There are only 10 canneries left in the Old Dominion, and Virginia Food Works in Prince Edward County is one of them. On a cold January day, a crew from Garner's Produce in Westmoreland County gathered to do just that with a load of last season's red peppers.
Today we're making pepper jelly, so it's pepper prep, and everybody's having fun playing with sugar, and everybody's learning something new.
Anything that we can put in a jar that is fresh from our farm, locally made, minimal ingredients, is always a benefit for us.
Clients here today are having a blast.
During the spring, summer, and fall, Garner's Produce sells fresh vegetables to local consumers and in Northern Virginia. Operations like this really benefit from having additional products to sell in the off-season. Because these are commercial food products, they must meet government safety standards.
This is a commercial cannery and kitchen. We are subdivided between the home canners and our commercial side. I'm strictly commercial. There are not very many places in the state of Virginia that provides our type of service on our scale. We have to deal with outside pesticides and regulations that were given by the FDA, by VDACs. We are under VDAC's rule. They come in and inspect us annually, and they inspect other clients who come in pretty much on an annual basis.
We decided we were going to use what we couldn't sell fresh as processed, and we wanted to get hot pepper jelly made. We've done it before, sold it at our farmers markets. It's a hot seller. People really enjoy it. People like giving it as gifts. Having a value-added product to add to our product line, especially in the winter months, is real important to us. We do farmers markets throughout the winter in Northern Virginia and Washington, D.C. Our roadside market is open until Christmas. After that, we run a local CSA nearby. So it's a very good addition to our market.
Great. $1.95. Our product has to be at 181 after 6 seconds, and that's internally inside the jar. We have to cook the product today at 190 for a maximum of, or minimum of 1 minute. So those are just some of the strict things that we have to adhere to on today's product. Every product is different, but every process approval will provide you with what are called the critical control points. 40% of our day is cleaning because we have to make sure everything is sanitized. And the rest of it's the fun part.
I'm having so much fun. This experience has been great. I didn't know all the methods and the things that go into this. I've canned at home personally, but never hot pepper jelly.
Fresh produce is an important part of Virginia's farm economy. The 2017 Census of Agriculture estimates more than $187 million worth of fruits and vegetables are sold each year in Virginia. Some farmers send their produce out to be preserved by a commercial firm. A few have their own facilities on site. The Boyle family wanted to do it themselves, in part to get a marketing edge. The folks at Virginia Food Works say they're not alone. They're booked solid with clients for most of the winter.
It's been educational. We are learning a lot about this process. No one really understood what went on until we got up here and we started doing it ourselves.
The purpose of this is not only to add an additional value-added product to the business, but it's to be able to tell the customers, hey, this is not only something we grew, that we were able to pick and to harvest, but it's also something that we prepared, and now we're able to give it back to you guys for you to enjoy. It's great. The customers, I think, will enjoy that more, knowing that not only did we grow it, but we had a hand in preparing it too.
People want to know where their food comes from now. Our millennials are actually interested. Not only do they not have to shop, but they're getting these foods that they know where they come from. In my case, they can come here and they know where their food's coming from because they're doing it themselves.
It will be guaranteed that whatever goes in that jar is produce from my farm. So it's locally grown, locally made, and we'll be selling it locally here shortly.
And we tried it. It's delicious.
In Prince Edward County, Virginia, I'm Ricky Gibson reporting.